Well, it's Wednesday the 14th of May and I'm extremely late. I'm wondering whether to actually say my live videos will be at 8:30 rather than at 8 o'clock. But when I woke up this morning, just as I was about to leave my bed, Bella, my cat, came under the blankets and snuggled up against my legs. So I gave her a bit of time. And then when I went into the garden to look for some nature to share with you, I found more than I expected. So for many reasons, I'm late, but I'm here, and that's the main thing. So my name is DurgaMata, and I teach mindfulness, and the first thing I do in the morning is share a poem. And that was another thing that slowed me, because I wanted to get a poem that I know by Thich Nhat Hanh about breathwork and breathing, which I know well. But when I went onto the site with his poems, I found so many beautiful ones, and I copied a lot of them onto my email to use later. But this is the one I was looking for. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is the only moment. Thich Nhat Hanh is another of the people I follow and love a lot. Then we have the nature. Here we go. I have the alkanet, the blue alkanet, which I've shown you before. Where's the camera on this thing? Not quite sure. Ah, here's the camera. So there's blue alkanet. And blue alkanet has roots which are used for dyeing. And I'm thinking I ought to play around with it and try it out with my silk painting. Try out the blue alkanet dye. Then my neighbour has camellia, and it comes over my hedge, well, over my fence. Isn't that beautiful? And next to it I have wild roses. My garden is a wild garden. And I have wild roses that are flowering very beautifully. I'll be drawing them later, because roses are one of the things that I love to draw on. And the cat's here. Two of the cats are here. That's Misty. Hello. And this one's Lupin. Her name's Lupin because she's got a loop of tabby round her tummy. She's the only one of the tabby sisters to have white paws. So that is, hi official Rathnori, good to see you. I'm just about to start the mindfulness part of my morning live. So I'm a mindfulness coach, and the first thing I do is remind people what is mindfulness, because somebody may come onto any of the videos and they don't know. So mindfulness is an exercise that everyone can practice, and it's very positive. It rewires our brain in a positive way. It strengthens our sense of self-command and creativity, problem solving, all that kind of thing comes from the neocortex and the frontal lobe of our brain. And when you practice mindfulness regularly, the scientists can measure the neocortex becomes denser. There are more cells and more connections, while the amygdala, which deals with stress, reduces in size because mindfulness reduces our stress. So that's the theory. How does it work? Well, mindfulness is a bird with two wings. The first wing is to bring your attention here and now into the moment. And the second wing of the mindfulness bird is the quality of attention you use while you're practicing mindfulness, which is really alert and almost scientifically curious to notice what it's like to be me here and now at this moment. And when you practice mindfulness, you have an attitude which is kindly, compassionate. You feel self-love and patience. And if you notice things that aren't good, you have forgiveness. And you have no criticism or judgment at all. That'll be coming up, because at the end of the video, all the people on the screen disappear and I can't contact them or thank them for coming. Hi Charanjit, that's good to see you. So when we practice mindfulness, we are here and now in the moment with an attitude which is kindly, compassionate, and no criticism and no judgment. And that kind of attitude spreads out so that we feel the same kind of love and compassion and no criticism and judgment towards the people in our lives, the animals in our lives, as far as possible, the universe. Yes, there are some crazy things that are happening, but they don't cover everything. There's a lot of good things as well. And I think mindfulness helps you to notice the good things and appreciate them more. Gratitude is very crucial and important in mindfulness. So today I'm going to do a conscious breathing exercise. We did one where we were simply observing our breath, and today I'm going to do a rhythmic breathing exercise. And this is proven to reduce stress. So anytime you feel stress creeping up, you can take a minute or two out and just do some conscious rhythmic breathing. Why is rhythmic breathing important? What happens when you're stressed, when you have a shock, when you're in danger? You go, ah! And what happens when everything's all right? You go, ah. So stress is related to the inhale, and relaxation and rest is related to the exhale. So with the special rhythmic breathing that reduces stress, we make the exhale longer than the inhale. We breathe in a conscious way, observing our breath, observing our inhale and our exhale, but we do it to a count. And the one that I prefer is we breathe in for a count of 4, we hold for a count of 4, we exhale for a count of 8, and we hold for 2. And when you've filled your breath with a count of 4, we do what I call a sip, which means your lungs are quite full, but we sip in another extra little bit, like that. And that opens up the alveoli, the little tiny vessels in our lungs, so that we get the fullest surface area of blood vessels, which can expel the carbon dioxide and let the oxygen come into our blood. It's a very powerful exercise. So we will begin. We inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got that wrong because I was looking at my picture and my mind was not on the job. Mindfulness is very often quite playful and humorous, because as you're being mindful, you're noticing where your attention is. And if it's gone somewhere it shouldn't be, you bring it back. And I sometimes say my mind's a bit like a little kid, and I say, "Oi, where have you gone? Come back here. We're doing this exercise." And it's embarrassing because we're doing it in front of other people and now you're messing it up. So stop embarrassing me. Come back here. I'll start again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Take that little sip. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2. And you can do that for maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, or even 10 minutes. However long you do it for, even if it's just for 3 repetitions like this, you'll find your feelings relax, you're feeling more calm. And if you've got a monitor, your heart rate has gone down and your blood pressure has gone down. So this is really strong and effective way to reduce the stress at any point in time. If you practice it every day as a mindfulness exercise, noticing when your mind goes off somewhere, bringing it back here, that's what actually strengthens your neocortex and reduces the stress. So have a really lovely, happy day and look for opportunities for mindfulness in everything you do. One more bit of theory. The mindfulness bird likes to sit in its nest, and that means we do our mindfulness exercise sitting down and concentrating for 2 minutes or 10 minutes, however long we want to do. But the mindfulness bird also loves to fly, and that means you can practice mindfulness at any time, anywhere. Whatever you're doing, if you bring your attention to the moment, the present moment, and focus and concentrate. And for some people who joined a bit later, I'll share the poem again. I share a poem every morning, and it's by Thich Nhat Hanh, and it's about breath. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is the only moment. And look up Thich Nhat Hanh. It's ThichNhatHanh. He's one of the greatest mindfulness and practitioners. He died just a year or so ago. And wonderful, wonderful guy. And I'll just finish by showing you the flowers again. I like to bring a bit of nature into my morning lives. And I've got a camellia that my neighbour has growing over the fence. And I've got my own wild roses. Oops! Says me, dropping the phone. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? See if I can get it in focus. So that's all from me this morning. Have a great day. And see you tomorrow. Bye. Now, how do I stop it? Let's see.